Hey, this is going to be Philippines essentials. Here's a bed. You need a bed, of course. And if you want a TV, it's all made from metal. Everything's welded here, even the bed frame. Plywood on top, bed frames that welded. This mattress here, normally you're going to get something only 2 inches thick that's useless and hurts your back. This is a thicker one, about 4 inches thick. I think I paid like 7 or 8,000 pesos for it. It's slightly under 200. Don't buy the cheap ones for 2,000 pesos. They'll hurt your back. All these shelving and stuff, it's all welded stuff, most of it. This is handmade, welded. You can buy shelving and stuff online if you don't know how to weld or you can't find anybody to weld. These here are little places to put your clothes and stuff. Cabinets. These are like 5,000 pesos each. Roughly about $100 each. Comes with a little lock. You're looking about, for all three of these, it's like 15,000 pesos, $300. This is a kitchen table here, made of metal. Here, and cover your face. Okay. Okay. And that's the kitchen table. That's all welded. You can make it out of wood, but wood's hard to get nowadays. This is a double door refrigerator. Don't ever buy a single door. The single door, what happens is the freezer part is plastic and it breaks. Always buy a double door. This is for the dishes. How much did this cost? Do you know? This one's 6,500 pesos. This is an oven. How much was the oven? 5,000? Huh? 4 or 5? 5 for the oven. You can make pizzas. We make pizzas in that. Here's an air fryer. That's around 2,000, I think. Rice cooker, about 1,500. Various pots and stuff. This is water now. Water containers are about 250, 300 each. This is a dispenser for the water. That was about 1,600 pesos. Every time you get the waters filled, it's around 25 pesos a bottle. I usually give him an extra 5 pesos. That way he comes back and gets more. He delivers better than I don't have to carry him on the motorcycle. Okay, let's go to the back. And we'll, one more thing. This here is a 1.5 horsepower small air conditioning unit. In America, it would be called a 1 ton air conditioning. I don't know why they use horsepower. America, we use BTUs, British thermal units. Here, they use horsepower. Anyway, a 1.5 horse is 1 ton, which is good for about 400 to 500 square feet. But in the Philippines, because of poor insulation and not good construction on the roofs, more realistic, about 300 square feet. Okay, it was properly insulated. You can get by with about 500 per ton. And that air conditioner, how much did we pay for the air conditioner? 20? 18? We paid 18,000 for the air conditioner. Air conditioning is optional, but it gets hot here. And how much was the spin dryer? 2.8. The clothes spin dryer here, it was 2.8. Buckets. You're gonna love buckets. You're gonna have to have buckets because there's always water shortages in the province. Okay, this is propane. How much are the propane empty bottles? Like 3 to 4,000? Huh? For an empty bottle? Okay, the empty bottle for the propane, 3,500 pesos. And the stove, we just bought it because the other one rusted away, is 1,500. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 burner or three. If you buy a 1 burner only, it's going to be less, maybe 600 or 700 pesos. This one's about 1,500 pesos. This is a rack to put everything on. That was like probably 2,000. I didn't make that. They came store bought. The table was made a 5 foot ladder. I don't know, about 4,000, I guess. You need ladders. Pressure washer, about 2.5, 3,000. The rack for the air conditioning. It's welded. We made it. Bathrooms. Okay, this is a spin dryer. Doesn't have any heat. All it does is spin real fast and helps remove the water from your clothes, but you still got to hang them out to dry. This is the part that American people are going to love. Everybody uses toilet paper in America. Well, I'm an American, right? And I can tell you toilet paper is nasty and dirty. I've been in the Philippines a long time, and I would not use toilet paper no more. This is what you use, folks. A bucket. You flush your toilet like that. Look, I'm even giving you a lesson. Here's how you flush your toilet. And when you wipe your butt, you don't use toilet paper. You use this little peel in my hand, and you use that to clean your butt. You don't use toilet paper. See that here? This is soap. Use water and you use soap. Don't be a prima donna. You're in the primitive stage now. You're in the Philippines. We're a little bit behind time. It's a great place, but you got to be hard and tough. Don't be a wuss. Okay, this is called a wet kitchen. It's outside the house. It was all opened up. We kind of closed it off. I got a lot of cords and welding stuff hanging here. A useless clamp that comes on the welders. I got tools everywhere. Turn the lights off. Electric bill for this place, running the air conditioning, everything at night. Sometimes we'll do it in the daytime if it's real hot. Nighttime, that little air conditioning works fine. And our electric bill is about 2005 when it's hot. Running it at night and sometimes in the daytime. What am I forgetting? MIG welder, of course. You got to have a welder. Tools. You got to have arc welding. Oils. All kinds of stuff. 3 or 4 different drills. Electric, cordless, air inflator, shoes racks, hats, guitars for my arthritis so I can bend my fingers. I don't know how to play, but I know how to use my fingers to make them work. When my fingers get real stiff, I play the guitar. Not, not a song that's anybody would ever understand, but it gives my fingers good exercise, keeps the arthritis in check. Okay, people. Yeah, and my girlfriend says, which you're not using. That means it's good if I'm not using, right? Yeah. If I'm not using, that means my fingers are working. She says I need to sell it. No, I don't need to sell that one. Okay, people. I think. Whoa, the lights. Let me turn some of these lights off.
The other light, okay, in there?
Uh,
No, just turn that one up.
let's see. How many light switches here? Where's the switch for that? Oh, okay. I guess that's enough. Blah blah. That's essentially what you need here. And I'm trying to think of, you know, if you figured when I said the pesos and stuff, just round everything off to 5,000 pesos for 100. Right now, the pesos pretty high. It's probably 58, but I think it'll probably drop down to about 50 for $100. So just round it out that way. Nothing's cheap here, and especially refrigerators like that one I showed you. That's not a huge refrigerator. You get a real big refrigerator, it's going to cost you more, of course. I hope that's helpful, guys and girls. See you later.